This episode of Ties I Help is brought to you by Netflix. What's up guys, in this video we're going to be going over the rumors of what's coming in the iPad 3. We got a lot to cover and talk about, so let's get started. First up, the iPad 3 is going to get a Retina display. I've heard from so many different sites and sources now that it's pretty much certain, and if it doesn't get the Retina display, it's going to get a better display either way. Back in December, pictures were posted on a Korean forum of supposedly the iPad 3 Retina display, and it had 3 dock pin connectors compared to the iPad 2 that only has 2 connectors, which would presumably power the 2048 by 1536 resolution only new display. Corning Inc. has actually announced that they are going to be showing off their Gorilla Glass 2 at CES this year, which is next week, which is going to be a better glass than the original Gorilla Glass, which is actually just in time for the iPad 2 if it's going to be released in early 2012, so it could possibly feature a better glass. Of course, the iPad 3, just like the iPhone 4S, will feature the dual mode wireless chip, so it will work with CDMA and GSM carriers, which basically means AT&T, Verizon, or whatever carrier you use. Now, Digitime says that the new iPad 3 is going to feature a QXGA display with the resolution mentioned before, and it will have double the battery life of the iPad 2, which will be pretty awesome. And with the release of the iPad 3, the iPad 2 will drop to a $399 price point. You may have heard this rumor, so I just wanted to mention it. Digitimes is also reporting that there will be a smaller 7.85-inch iPad released in later 2012, which now they are claiming that their sources are saying it's not going to happen now, so no smaller iPad. Jeremy Horowitz of iLounge is saying that the iPad 3 will feature 2 FaceTime HD cameras on the front and back, similar to the cameras that's in the iPhone 4S and 4 right now. So we'll get better cameras on it with better FaceTime capabilities and better quality. Which, if it is like the iPhone 4S, it will be 8 megapixels. Hopefully that is true, because I'd rather have a better camera on the front of the device rather than the back of the device, because it's just better for FaceTiming. Now, with the upgraded camera components, he says that the iPad 3 will be actually thicker than the iPad 2, only by like 1 millimeter, and you probably won't even be able to notice it because of the little design change they'll make. They're probably just going to change up the curve a little bit, so it really won't be noticeable at all. But I don't know, that just doesn't seem like Apple to me. I wouldn't be surprised if they made it thinner. His sources are saying that the iPad 3 will be released in March, and as mentioned before, the iPad 2 will drop to a price point of $400. Someone actually found something really cool hidden deep inside of the iOS 5.1 beta software that supposedly they are testing on the iPad 3 right now, which is processing core management software, which has support for quad core processing, which could possibly mean the iPad 3 and the iPhone 5 would feature a quad core processor. It's been rumored, and you can pretty much guarantee that Apple has been working on their A6 processor, which may be the quad core processor mentioned before for all of the future iOS devices, which would help out with gaming, the new Retina display on the iPad 3, just overall device usage, and as well as better applications for the iPad 3, such as Final Cut Pro, which is actually been rumored that it may come out. That'd be pretty cool, right? A quad-core processor on the iPad 3 would also help to put them further ahead of the competition than they are right now. The rumors are that the iPad 3 will be released early 2012, probably in February or March, which is coming very soon. Let's hope that's true, or possibly sometime this summer. Either way, hopefully it is awesome, and hopefully it's something that I want to buy, even though I'm going to get it anyway so I can do videos on it. And I think this rumor is complete bullcrap that they're going to release an iPad 3 early this year, which is going to be a small upgrade from the iPad 2, and then an iPad 4 later this year. Seriously, already starting the iPad 4 rumors. I hate hearing all the rumors, but I want to get them out there for you guys so you know what to expect in the future. Now, before I give you my final thoughts on the iPad 3 rumors, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video, Netflix. With more than 23 million members, Netflix is the world's largest subscription service, instantly streaming movies and TV episodes over the internet. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you can watch as many movies and shows as you want, anytime you want, and there are no late fees or due dates. Members can instantly watch thousands of titles on a vast array of devices, including the iPhone, iPad, Xbox, PS3, Wii, Apple TV, and more. For a limited time, as a new member and a Ties I Help viewer, you can get a free trial membership. Just go to netflix.com/tie and sign up now. Make sure to use that URL so they know that I sent you. So there you go. Hopefully this gives you some kind of idea of what to expect in the iPad 3. Remember, these are rumors. They are not fact. It's just everything based on what everybody's saying. So let's say all the rumors of the iPad 3 are true. It's going to have better cameras, it's going to have the Retina display, and it's going to have a quad-core or faster processor. Should you wait for the iPad 3 or get the iPad 2 now? I say you wait for it. It's not too long, it's a couple months, and that's a pretty significant upgrade if you ask me. And even if you're deciding to get the iPad 2, $100 later down the road for a brand new iPad 2, that's still going to be a good price, $400. So I say you wait just a couple months, and we should hear more and more information as the time gets closer. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about these iPad 3 rumors or anything else that you expect or hope comes in the iPad 3. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. And that's about it. I will see you guys soon from CES. Peace!